Flattened clear. This has got two coats. This is our cocktail flattened out. As I'm saying, you can flatten any color. We can now flatten any color. This is our flattened clear. This is cocktail flattened. You saw me spray two coats on it. Now we're about to shoot our second coat of the flattened clear. Lay the gun down. Catch it while it's still wet so you can really see the sheen. See how it's glossy? See the sheen, we just shot it. Pretty much, it was a medium wet. As you can see, we just shot it. You can see the reflection of me in it. But we're gonna let it flash. And as we let it flash, you can see now as it starts to revert back, it's starting to flatten on out. Still see a little bit of that luster at the top, but you notice the sides, they're starting to flatten on out. That's going to come on down eventually too. This is our flattened clear. We are going to flatten everything and anything. We're going to go from wet to 4 flat tires. Flat and clear, all candy. This is our same cocktail, but look at the reflection. Look how much metallic, like I told you. This is heavy and metallic, heavy reflectability. See how shiny that is? You see how that camera reflects in that, in the hip, I guess, of that speed shape, in that fender part? You notice that. Now, as I say, this has not been touched. We haven't put any clear on it yet. This is just the same base, cocktail base, unflattened, uncleared, unwet, flattened. Here you go. See the difference? That reflectiveness is gone. It's been muted out. It's been subdued, held back, retarded, whatever you want to call it. Matted out, shut down. It's your man 10 All Candy. If you got any questions, call me up directly, 318-918-0331. Base, no clear, no flat. Look at the shine, look at the reflection. Matted out, flattened out, shut down, subdued. Whatever adjective you want to give it. This is a flat paint job for your vehicle, motorcycle, any color you want. Any urethane you got, any polyester base, any waterborne paint, you could flatten it on out with our Flattened Clear from All Candy. Flattened or not? That is the question. Flattened or not? That is the question. Here at All Candy. We're asking you that question at All Candy. Do you want it flattened or not? Flattened or not? That is the question. We now sell flattened clear. Any color can be flattened on out. This is our cocktail. This is one of our glowing bases designed for underneath our candy. We used it as a regular base. This has got the Wet Wet or the Wet Wet Plus over the top. You're gonna get that same look. But that's what the Wet Wet look over our glowing base metallic that's designed for our candy. This is that same cocktail color with our flattened clear over the top. This is our sour apple green flattened out. Wet wet or not? Wet wet or not? That is the question. That's the question we ask you at All Candy. Do you want to be flat? Do you want to flatten out any color? Our Flat and Clear do it for you. Or you can stay with what you know and leave them on the wet wet, baby. Wet wet or not? Wet wet or not? Flatten at allcandy.com. You make that decision. This is your man 10 at All Candy, 318-918-0331 for any technical questions, or call me at the 1-800 number, 1-800-972-1593. Right now we're at extension number 3. Give me a call if you have any questions about the product. Flattened or not? You make up your mind. But if you've been looking at those boys in Miami with those flattened out cars and you're thinking, okay, if you don't want this, if you don't want that gloss, you don't want that wet, wet look, and you want to go Miami, like some of them boys in Miami are doing with that flat color, that flat chameleon, that flat pearl, that flat white, that flat blue, that's that, whatever, whatever color, flat whatever. This is what you need, the Flat and Clear, here at allcandy.com. You can go directly to the website. If you're ready to order now, you can type in the wetwet.com, it'll take you directly there, or go to allcandy.com and then click on the button that'll take you to the shop. We down like 4 flat tires or not.